You did.
I probably did. I don't know. She might have to make an appearance. Oh, see, I need to be able to see us. Let me fix. Hi, guys. Sorry. Hi. Wait. Hold on, guys. Don't pay attention to me right now. Sorry. We're live on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I'm trying to be able to see ourselves. So, sorry, guys. It's Whose Side Are You On? This is Reality with Krista Marie, and this is my friend Gary. He is joining us tonight.
Hello.
We went to high school together. Say hi, Gary.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
No problem. All right, let me see if I can see us on YouTube so I can see what's going on here. Okay, just to make sure we're good. Okay, eventually I'll catch up. Oh, there we are. Good. All right, we're good. Okay. All right, now I can relax. So, hi, Twitter. I see you guys. Hey, Lit. Can you see the chat, Gary, at all? That little over there or no?
No, I can.
Okay. Yeah, that's just everybody that's in the chat. Usually Twitter people, they don't really, it's weird. Twitter, like, they actually watch from the bushes. It's strange. They'll be like watching from the bushes. Nobody ever really comments, but then afterwards they'll start watching it. Okay. So, yeah. So like, comment, subscribe, share, guys, all that stuff. Hey, Aaron. I'm going to say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody in the chat. I see you guys. Yeah. So this is Beverly Hills. I already did Ultimate Girls Trip earlier. I can't remember really what happened. It was like a filler episode. I feel like this was kind of a filler episode too, kind of, except, I mean...
I feel like they're all filler episodes anymore. It's kind of losing me a little bit.
Yeah, like the Fox News 5 has got me, like, I feel like Erica's already taken 2 years off my life. Maybe 10, right? And then taking another additional 2 years trying to tell everybody that she knew.
Right.
Before we even start, let's see where you stand with this Erica thing. Do you believe she knew before, or did she find out conveniently the day after she signed for divorce?
I feel like she knew. I mean, I don't know. Look what happened with Jen Shaw. I don't know. It's just.
When do you think she found out, if she knew?
Probably a long time after, and then just kept it a secret. But I don't know. I don't.
I know, it's kind of like nobody were ever really going to know. But
no, it shows such a lack of compassion that it's like, all right, I don't know if that's anger or if that's whatever, but I'm just not buying it all the way. That's my opinion. So
anger would imply that she has emotion, and I don't think she has emotions. I think she's literally just like that doesn't matter. I think she just she just wanted to stay rich at all costs. And I think whether she found out afterwards or whatever, but anyway.
Her and Diana both dead behind the eyes. Totally.
Oh God, aren't they?
Right.
Aren't they? Really? Right. So, oh my God. So now Kyle, on the other hand, so we get back where we're at. We're Sutton's dinner, right? And they finally go inside. And then we have them trying to literally explain to Sutton that she called Diana a motherfucker. Well, Lisa Rinner looks over and goes, "Did you call her a motherfucker?"
Yeah.
And demonetized. And soulless. And it's like, you really listened to Diana. You listened to Diana.
Well, how about Garcelle? She's like, you weren't even there. And that's why I love Garcelle. She's the best. She's my favorite out of them all. She calls them all out. But, yeah, it was kind of funny when she called her a motherfucker. It was unexpected, but...
I mean, you called her weird 3 separate occasions. You called her clumsy with her words.
Right.
You insulted my friend, Kristen, who's Philly DB. No, you insulted my friend on social media because you're racist. I mean, of course you're soulless, and of course you're a motherfucker, but literally that whole scene, I just can't even believe that Kyle keeps doubling down on this entire thing.
Well, she needs to insert herself in every situation because she basically has no storyline of her own. I mean, what was her storyline this week? She had Hanukkah and,
Thanksgiving.
Fake snow or whatever. So,
and literally, aren't her and Mauricio's interactions getting stranger and stranger?
I think so too. I agree.
He's either checked out or he doesn't care. I am still waiting for him to defend his goddamn comment last week. Exactly. We are Team Sutton, by the way, guys. I am anyway. Are you Team Sutton or are you Team Fox? Okay. Sorry, guys. I have to tell you.
I'm the only celebrity to have blocked me on social media, and I'm very proud of that. So
I know. Isn't it a testament when they block you? It's great.
Yeah, and I just said something mild. It was boom, block right away. It was great.
I know. It's Black by Jax was that was amazing. I was so excited.
I know, me too.
So excited. I was like, guys, I'm Black by Jax. And then he found me again, then he blocked me again. I was like, oh, I really pissed him off.
What did you do? we go off track here for a minute, what did you do?
Yeah. Okay, so a long time ago, this is literally back in 2013 in Atlantic City. We were down in Atlantic City, and it was a bunch of people hanging out. And it was like before he was even, he was on the show, obviously. It was like maybe the first 2 years, like them hung out. But at the end of the night, it was wasted. He said, I forget where we were. He was going to tag somebody. He goes, oh, Dirty Jersey. And I was like, he goes, that's why I forgot where I was, at Dirty Jersey, something like that. And I was like, yeah, we asshole. And he's like, yeah, trash. And he's like, oh, by the way, don't post those pictures. And I was like, we just went at it. And he ended up blocking me because he didn't want me to post the pictures because he just called us all trash. And then after that, I would go after him on social media because he remembered who I was. And he kept me blocked this whole time. And then it was like years and years and years went by. It was like a running joke, blocked by Jax. I was like, oh, great. Who cares?
Good for you.
I know. And like, he still hasn't figured out that who I am yet again. And I've put out multiple videos about how much I hate him and why.
Well, was it like a meet and greet kind of thing? So I feel
no, it was literally VIP. I think it was like oh God, I can't remember the name of the club, but it was like Atlantic City, like
because two of my girlfriends, I don't know if it was a meet and greet or a hangout or whatever, but obviously he spends time there. So, and he sounds like a real,
No, hey, Christy Garrity's on.
Is she on? Is she watching?
Hey, yeah, she's watching us.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, all the gambling, right? So, God, so I can't even take Kyle. Like, so she's sitting there and she's trying to literally equate the situation with Kim's addiction to Erica's situation and then Garcelle's son situation. I understand it's all, everybody's sensitive about it, but right. Erica, I mean, they're not literally like telling 14-year-olds to shut the F up and trying to sleep with people's sons. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't have Kim trying to, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I understand they're very sensitive about it, but listen, Erica readily admitted that she's having issues with her medication. She shouldn't be drinking. Right. She said she admitted that she was wrong. I don't think there was anything wrong really with Erica's apology.
That's where it should end. Like Garcelle is like coming for her at this point. It's like, you know what? If I had that rough couple of years, I probably would be doing the same thing. So
yeah, it's like I feel like Garcelle. I kind of feel like Erica should have honestly apologized. Should have called Garcelle herself privately and Jax himself and apologized.
Yeah, what she did was very rude.
Yeah. She should have apologized. And then I mean, but her doing it on camera was like, I'm glad that she did it and Garcelle was able to do that. Right. But I also feel like Kyle inserting herself again, it's like, again, Kyle, you weren't there. Or I'm sorry, you weren't there, but why? Again, why?
Comment. And I love Garcelle.
You can't tell her she can't take her pills. Yeah, you can tell her. Like, there's obviously an issue.
I do like the way she gathers up Kyle, though. It's pretty entertaining because
he
does not give her a break, and it's super fun to watch.
I know. I can't even So, oh gosh. So, oh my God, where was Crystal at this entire episode, guys? Does anybody know where Crystal was?
I think Crystal was picking up avocados in her yard.
She was. Okay.
I think.
Okay. Was she at Sutton's birthday party? No, she wasn't there, right?
I think she was there. I think her and Diana skipped out, correct?
That's right. Because Diana, again, all of a sudden was sick, or she all of a sudden never did it again.
Yeah, well, don't be on the show. You're boring.
What are you doing? I really hope Crystal was there. Crystal was there.
Was she?
I don't remember Crystal being there, but Crystal wasn't at the next thing. Crystal was at Sutton's, but she wasn't at when Garcelle. Well, where did they go? Where Erica showed up at? Where was it?
Like 4 times, and I can't remember.
Yeah, I totally forget where they were at, but I know jumping ship. Now, see, when she said jumping ship, I'm like, is that the wrong word? I know what she meant,
right?
But basically, she should just not insert herself. Jumping ship. Well, I couldn't think if that was the right thing, right?
It's like what Kyle told everybody else or somebody earlier in other seasons, pick a lane. She's basically saying pick a lane and stick with it. She's wishy-washy and she just goes with, wherever the popular heat is. So
right.
Yeah, I like the way she goes after her. It's kind of funny actually.
I know. And again, Dorito and yeah, Lisa, it was crazy because I can't remember Dorito. Yeah, Dorito wasn't there and Lisa wasn't there.
Right.
At the last one. So it's yeah. Anyway, so we're talking about so Diana's getting rid of clothes. I'm so tired of hearing how she was so poor and she was so rich now. She's so poor, so rich, so poor.
Yeah, like her Fendi bags during the fires. Like she rescued her diamonds, her Fendi bags, and
yeah, I'm sure at one point she saved kittens and puppies and all that too.
oh, she
You
went
know, and babies across like borders and stuff. I'm sure.
the monetary stuff. It's like, all right,
Like, I really wish they would just show some like side of her that's like not an asshole, because at this point I can never really like her at this after even what she did off of social media. But the fact that Erica loves her so much and wants to be here so bad, it just gives me life.
Yeah, you know what though? I don't know if it's like, I don't know, a guarded thing because of, you know, the way she's brought up and the volatility of, like, you know, being growing up in a foreign country like that.
Defense mechanism, maybe.
Probably. You know, I find that most people like that are usually not as strong as they present. So who knows? But I hope they don't invite her back next year, because
yeah,
kind of sucks.
It's like she kind of just picked the wrong side of history. I feel like that Rinna brought her on to defend the Elton John thing. And then as soon as she was done, she makes the book come up about her. So Rinna, again, goes in for the kill like she always does with her friends. I think she knew that that was a weak spot for Diana. Goes in with that. And then I'm like, okay, typical Rinna. So it's like she kind of served her purpose for Rinna. And then she just created such she's whatever, the whole, that was just after that, her going after Sutton for me is just over, and her going after my friend. It's like, well, she definitely can't come back, but it's like, where does it come from? Because she's so cold and evil, but it's like flippant. It's not like calculated, it's just flippant, kind of, you know?
I agree.
Like, I just feel like she sat down and she decided at that moment she was going to be just really mean and nasty. I think I don't think she intended to go in and really hurt Sutton. I just feel like once she realized the rest of them were doing it.
When she was making fun of her, you know, blue eyes welling up and everything, I felt like that was pretty cruel.
It was that whole scene was cruel. That was Kyle manhandling Sutton. That whole scene right then and there, I said last week, that should be it, Andy effing Cohen, because that is goddamn assault. There was bruises on Sutton's arms from Kyle. And literally you have the other Diana telling, she's like, would you want me to hudbutt you? I'm going to hudbutt you. Like, nobody wants you to hudbutt anything. Like, that literally, what are you even saying? Headbutt. That's how you say it. Headbutt. And it's like, you're not going to, but I'm like, wait, you're not headbutting anybody. So why am I even correcting you? And then it was like, you're weird and you're this. And it's like, you raised me 2 miscarriages. I was like, when she's, okay, yeah. So we're going to get to that. But
yeah, we have to talk about that.
Holy crap.
Right.
Holy crap. So, all right. So I have to, I feel like I'm skipping some parts here because I
like you're still
tried to cheat.
All over the place this episode.
I am. I do this a lot. I should have took better notes. I was kind of stealing notes from other people's accounts. I didn't say that. Because I watch it and I'm supposed to take notes, but in my head, I'm like, the only 2 things I can think of is whose side I'm on.
Right.
But, okay. So,
there was the Hanukkah dinner, which I have thoughts on as well.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I thought it was really nice, actually. I mean, I don't really love Kyle as a person on the show, but I feel like she really likes her family a lot. So it was really cute to see. Dorit's kids are adorable, and to see, you know, her son explain what Hanukkah was all about. I thought that was really cute. But
do you have a way to turn up your mic a little bit? Do you have a way to turn your volume up a little bit? Tiny bit. Do you have a way to turn up your volume a little bit?
Oh, sure.
Sorry, I know this is so gross.
Is that better?
Is that better, Aaron? Okay, there you go.
Better?
Yes, that's better, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, that Jagger. What did you think about that Jagger scene? Wasn't that cute, reciting the Hanukkah?
Yeah, it was really cute. And I really like Dorit as a character because I believe her storyline is really true. I mean, that whole, you know, home invasion thing, that was pretty emotional.
I know. So give me your thoughts so far. Like, give me your thoughts on this whole episode, on everything so far. Like, on everything. Like, what do you think about everyone?
I like Garcelle. I do like Sutton, but I feel like she's trying to pick her personality out. She's like psycho one minute, and then she's, you know, crying the other minute and super caring. I don't know. I just think the rest of them are kind of expendable.
Yeah. I'm
tired of Kyle and Lisa Rinna. They got rid of Kathy, which they never should have. She was the funniest part of last season.
Well, surprise. She'll be back next week.
Yeah, I did see the preview. So
yeah.
That's good. I do like Will Smith's ex, Cherie. She seems like she'll be a cool addition, but it's kind of boring.
I know.
Bored every week. And I used to look forward to the show. I watched it from the beginning, season 1, episode 1. I love Brandy stuff. I love, all that drama. But so I'd rather watch, Taylor screaming at Brandy on Ultimate Girls.
Oh God, like we could probably talk about that too soon.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah, I cried. So yeah, I did. So I cried watching. Is that too bright? Do I look really bright right now?
No.
Okay, good. So that was so cute. He was so sweet. I was like, oh my God, as much as I can't stand Dorit, I'm like, that was adorable. That was awesome. That was really, really, I was like, he speaks better than I do. I was like, wow. Yeah, that was really adorable. So I really think that, all right, so Kyle and Mauricio, right? I'm tired of Rinna with her not owning it. She does, obviously she's not making Kyle own anything. Thank you, Erin. She's not making Kyle own any of the rumors about Mauricio cheating. Mauricio's obviously high all the time, which is I don't care, so am I, but like, he's high on camera. He doesn't care. He's saying it's great that, like, literally that you're, it's so great that Erica did that. It's like, God forbid, if PK tried to sleep with Farrah, that's to be the equivalent as Garcelle. I mean, Erica tried to sleep with Oliver, same age, or told Portia to shut the F up. There was no way in heck that would fly if any of his friends tried to sleep with Farrah. So
very hypocritical, yes.
So there you go. That's what I say about that, Mauricio. Like, come on, dude. Like, you haven't even defended yourself. I just think that he kind of is tired. I was waiting for him to say, it's great that she did that because my wife's an asshole and aligns herself with thieves and liars. So it's great that, like, Erica's throwing herself out there and being an asshole. Like, but then, you have Kyle who's wiping her floor with her, what? Like, whoever wants to walk on that floor after her, what was all over it like that?
I have no idea, but she's been doing it for years, and I guess she thinks it's cute. I have no idea.
She does. I mean, her boobs were even hitting the ground. Like, I'm like, first of all, nobody said to dress like that. That was not it was not a slumber party. It was a 50th birthday. I mean, maybe it was. I don't know.
I know, and I'm so bummed she didn't get killed in the Halloween movie. I thought for sure.
Finally.
Sorry, spoiler alert. I'm sorry.
I know, right? Finally, I mean, it was only the #1 movie in the world, but then you got Rinna. I swear to God, all I could think of was David Bowie this entire time. She looks like David Bowie in this episode with the hair and the thing, or like, who's the guy in Austin Powers, the little Austin Powers with the purple thing on and the
oh God, what was his
name? The bow tie. I don't even know. God, maybe his name's Austin Powers, but like, she just reminded me of that little like troll thing with like the hair. I don't know. I was trying to find a David Bowie picture, but I was like, maybe it's not David Bowie.
Like, blown back now. There's something different about it. It's and she's wearing those like rock star sunglasses, and I don't know.
Right.
They can get away from her for a while. I used to love her, but she's a
when in 1996.
No, God, no, not then. But when she first started on the show, she was good. But she lost me with the whole, going after Denise thing. That was just like that was messed up.
We're gonna have to talk about that one too.
Right.
But oh my God, too, like, and then everybody reminded me how she went out with her. She went after LVP, and she went after everyone. I was like, oh, she does go after all her friends. I'm like, but didn't just start with Denise. The funny thing about Denise, not funny thing, but with Fetch. So Fetch runs her off the show, which is crazy. And we know who Fetch is, right?
No, I do not.
Oh my God. So I call Teddy Fetch because this girl will not, she refuses to be canceled, and everybody tries to make her happen.
Damn, Teddy.
She literally hides in Kyle's purse and jumps out in front of the camera. Surprise. And it's like, she runs Denise off the show and literally hides in Kyle's purse just to get back on the show. Needs therapy, right? But then you have Denise, who they literally probably at this point have to pay her because they will not stop saying her name. She's like, stop saying my name. I refuse to be on camera. You're going to have to start paying me. It's like, you can't even you can't even pay her to come back. It makes me so mad because I want her to come back. And you have Fetch, who ran her off the show, who jumps out of Kyle's purse at every turn. It's like,
well, I feel like Denise knew, like, I don't need this crap. Like, I'm like, I was a real actress. I don't need this shit.
Right. But it's like, it just aggravates me that Brenda's still there. It's like the second that happened, I was like, you snake. Wow. And then Kyle jumping in on her and Fetch jumping in on her. And I'm like, first of all, Kyle and Fetch are not mean girls. And they look stupid being mean girls. It just is so obvious that they can't be mean. And it's like, what are you even talking about? She doesn't owe you an explanation on who she sleeps with. And who are you to out her, basically? That's what they were doing, if you want to look at it that way. They're outing somebody. Does any way you want to slice it, Rinna has no right to freaking say what she does with her sex life, when and who and when she does it. And it's like, that is not something you make somebody own, bitch. Especially when you've been friends with her for 20 years.
Yeah, that's the hard thing. It's like, all right, stab in the back. But did you see on Watch What Happens Live when Andy asked Brandy what she regretted, and that was the thing most about Denise putting that out there.
Yeah, and then though, they did a flashback on Ultimate Girls Trip of her on another Watch What Happens Live about her not showing up, not being invited back to the reunion.
Right.
And she said, "Oh, I wish I just wanted to confront Denise." Why do you need to talk about what you guys did privately, whether they did it or not? Again, why?
Yeah, if you hooked up, who cares? Like, are you that desperate?
It's obvious she doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, right. Obviously, it happened. I mean, it's pretty evident.
She quit the damn show over it. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, wow, like that was crazy. Maybe move closer to your mic.
What's that?
Okay, there you go. So maybe move closer to your mic.
All right. I guess
There you go. We'll figure it out one day. But yeah, I do like so. I feel like I always go after Dorit. Like, so what do you feel about the burglary?
I feel like it was pretty convenient. I'm not saying it wasn't true, but that they were filming at the exact same time that the burglary happened. I think that was a little. That's coincidental.
There's a lot of coinkydinks, you know. It just happens that like the one night that it happens that your kids just PK's not there, they just happen to sleep in their room. Never happened before, but okay. That's very great and glad. Very convenient that these robbers that held a gun to your head and threatened your life were so nice. These nice robbers left you your cell phone and then told you where they were going to leave it for you. The nice robbers.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn though because I feel like the emotion that they showed after it happened couldn't really be faked. I feel like that was really real. So
I feel like maybe it was on her part, but maybe I don't know. There's a lot of questions. No police report shows a gun. There's no gun mentioned, but there could be 5 police reports. Maybe just the 2 that came out don't have a gun in it. That's possible. Anything's possible.
Right.
Also, anything's possible that you didn't set the alarm that night too. And your excuse is that your kids wake up and they might turn it on or off. Well, great. I'm glad that alarm. That means it works.
Yeah. Right.
Why are you not setting an alarm? You're rich people. Your house has been robbed once already. So what are you doing, lady?
Oh, it had it been? I didn't know that actually.
Oh yeah, listen. So their house goes up for sale. He can't sell it conveniently. It gets robbed. They get insurance money. Life goes on. Again, they were trying to sell this one $9 million. Nobody's paying $9 million. It's only worth $5 million. Conveniently, the house gets robbed. And now again, Kyle's like, "Oh, you're not going to move. Oh, I think we're going to stay." I can't even do her accent because I don't even know what it is. We're going to stay because I'm so close to you, Kyle. Okay, Dorito, deflecto. Again, no gun in the police report. Hey, lit red. There was like I always say lit red, lit real. There was 2 police reports that came out, but maybe there's 5. Anything's possible. Maybe
So,
Erica's
wait,
son.
Did she say that there was no gun used in one of the police
Oh
reports?
no, she she told us, there was a gun held to her head, blah blah blah. So the 2 police reports that came out online or people that found, there was no mention of any gun at all. No threat of life, nothing like that. So again, like I said, there could be 5 police reports. I don't know. Maybe Erica's son knows it. I don't know. He works for them. I don't know. Who knows? But I mean, like I said, and then her, look, we get it that you need therapy. Like we thought when Crystal took you and said, "Hey, my friend's having a hard time. Hey, here, take her, help her out." We were done hearing about how all the issues she has from it. We know. It's like now you're overselling it, and we're just like, we know. It's like so sad. We know, Dorito. Like, I know. We get it. And it's like how you can't tell somebody to stop talking about it, but it's like you're overselling it to us at this point. I think. Just my opinion, guys. Everybody's gonna braid. I'm gonna get ripped for this though.
Let me ask you this. Who do you love of the cast? Like who's your go-tos?
Okay, so this cast, I mean, it's definitely Garcelle and Sutton. And Crystal's so see the thing with Crystal, she just I think got sucked in the wrong side for like a little bit. So I feel like, it's like Crystal could be really strong. So I feel like we could have a strong threesome with Garcelle, Sutton, and Crystal. So what I don't think we should do is have Kathy and Kyle and Kim on one show because they have enough drama in 3 families for their own show. Okay. If they have their own show, they'll have creative control with Kim. They'll have production control. They can, and they have 3. They got the Hiltons. They have so much. And Mauricio's thing. So I feel like
that's off the show. Kim was too much of a live wire, and she was going to blow up the spot. So Kyle had her gone.
And the thing is, exactly. And you open up Kim, if it's not healthy for her, again, we just saw her, it's not healthy. You open her up to people like Rinna, who can bring you down and know your business again, have creative control. So I think Kyle has to go. Erica and Rinna definitely need to go. Like this, if they are not done after this, their contracts are up. Erica makes $900,000.
Really?
Like 900,000. I think she's actually going to be over $1 million, right? I'm pretty sure Rinna's up there. That leaves open some money, right? When they're gone. So if we don't have Kyle and they give her own show with the Hiltons, that we can have like Denise come back, right? So this is my dream team now. Sutton, Garcelle, Crystal is it? Like, okay, maybe, right? Because we need to bring in my Denise. We open up some money. We have Denise come back in. I want to say LVP, but that's never going to happen. That'll never happen. She'll never do it. But who else would you bring back as like a strong person? Or not bring back, or somebody new?
Brandy for sure. Like Brandy just stirred everything up. She's a disaster on Girls
I know,
Trip.
but she's better.
The TV, like it's so fun to watch. I mean, she can, when she drinks, she can barely speak, but she's fun. She's not boring.
I agree, Shay.
Go ahead.
I literally, okay, it's so weird because I went to Ultimate Girls Trip hating the four of them. Brandy, Vicky, Tamara, and Brandy. I'm like, I'm going to hate them. I'm going to hate them.
First.
And I love them. I'm so obsessed, and I'm not against it. I would definitely say, if you asked me 2 weeks ago about Brandy, I would have cursed you out and said, you're absolutely off your rocker. No way. She's a mess. I even called her a meth head earlier in the very beginning. I was like, yeah. And I went, and I'm like, now I like her. I'm so glad that they did this show because it made me feel like I'm not such an asshole anymore because I like her now. And I would so agree with you, Brandy. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, it'd be really good.
And then Taylor would die. Wouldn't Taylor die if that happened?
Oh my God, when she freaked out on her and she made fun of her about the cat meme, I watched that like 3 times.
Did you see last night yet? I'm gonna spoil this. I have to.
Girls Trip. I feel like I watched most of it, and that's Phaedra was in the tangerine outfit, right?
I don't remember, but okay. So there's one scene I have to give it up though. That Brandy and Taylor kiss, and it is the most disgusting.
I saw it. Yeah.
I'm like, that was horrible. I believe that now Taylor believes because she was fighting with Brandy in the beginning, it wasn't working on that she wants on this show so badly that like she's willing to literally do that. It was like, hey Trish. It was like that was the worst kiss ever. But I'm like, so oh God, yeah. So bring Brandy back. That would kill it. That's so mean. I should have said that. That would really, really upset Taylor. That's so mean to say that. But her, I just say no. Like we can't have Taylor come back. So
she just, they need younger, women to come in and mix it up. They tried to do that with New York, but it didn't work.
I want Cherie. How about Cherie? I forgot. Hey Joe, I forgot about Cherie.
No, I do like her. She seems pretty cool, like a voice of reason. And when she said the thing about the threesome with Oliver, I laughed.
I laughed too. I was like, oh. But hey, we're all thinking the same thing. We're all thinking. I'm thinking the same thing. Everybody else was. We're all thinking it. And that was another thing. Like her referring to Oliver's wife. Let's say now Oliver, they're not legally married, but Oliver refers to her as wife, not his baby's mom. And she keeps saying it. And that to me, you're insulting her because at this point, I hope that his wife has reached out to Erica because you owe her an apology as well. Like Erica owes. I mean, at this point, it's like, thank God we even got something out of Erica. I can't even believe that she apologized. I'm glad that she did. She definitely knew that she owed her an apology. But I always say we're never going to get things out of Erica that like we expect out of her. But like, we did. We were. Hey, Kathleen. Kathleen's on. Say hey Gary. This is Gary. Everyone. We have some people. We have a lot of people. I won't say how many, but on Twitter watching. Yeah, guys. So like, I don't know. We have to. You're right. Like we can't have them come back. We cannot have them come back. I say we can't have them come back.
Here's the thing. Kyle is a staple. She's gonna stay forever. They're never gonna get rid of her.
You're breaking my heart. Ugh. But Kyle can't though because we need Kathy. I love Kathy.
Well, she didn't need it. I mean,
she doesn't. But like, if we're gonna have Kathy back, we can't have them on the same show because I feel like they're gonna push for Kim and it's gonna ruin their relationship. They need creative control.
Will never be back. Kyle will never have that ever.
Yeah, I'm feeling that what everybody says about Kyle is really true. I thought she'd never let the show ruin her family like that, or I just Kyle's turning into like a bitter, like she's going nuts. I feel like she sees the end coming, and I don't know why. She's rich and famous, so why do you even need the show? But Kyle, why is she drinking the Kool-Aid? Erica's Kool-Aid. Somebody help me, please. What do you think?
I think they should recast the whole show and then just start.
Yeah, I agree.
I like Yolanda.
Except for Garcelle and Sutton.
Yolanda was great. She can come back.
Yolanda. I think somebody said that last week too. Somebody did. I think Norma said Yolanda. That'd be nice. That'd be great.
Yeah,
Bitter Betty, right?
Kyle's gonna go. Yolanda can come back. Brandy can come back. I mean,
yes.
From wine in people's faces, and you know.
And I'm thinking that this Ultimate Girls Trip, I would literally, as much as I keep hearing that Dorinda's back on New York for this legacy thing, I don't know how, why. I think Andy's trying to ruin her life. I don't know what he's doing, but I think that I could go for another Ultimate Girls Trip season 2 at Bluestem at this exact cast of Ultimate Girls Trip.
They should.
I think they need to do it every year, don't you?
I think so too.
Like,
they went to, did they go to Punta Cana or Turks for the first one?
Somewhere nice.
One of them, but can you imagine being cast in, season 2, and it's like, oh, we get to go to
Dorinda's.
Bluestone Manor.
And then get treated like that. Like, wow.
Yeah, and most of them didn't know what the Berkshires were, so the Berkshires.
I didn't. I kept saying it was in the Hamptons. I was like, oh, it's in the Hamptons. I was like, wait, what?
Well, wait,
no.
It's upstate, right? It's
Massachusetts.
Oh, wow. See, I got it wrong, too.
We went to West. Oh, I missed where we're from. I missed it. Oh, my God. Where we went, we're not that in time. I blame your dad, too. How is your dad, by the way? I keep forgetting. Yeah.
My dad passed away a long time ago.
Did he really? I probably knew that. But he was our educator, and so you can blame him for my horrible.
That wasn't my father, actually.
That wasn't?
The principal was not my dad. That was your brother's midget football coach.
Oh, that's right. Shannon did tell me that today. I was like, oh, yeah, he did. She reminded me of that. Yeah. But hey, our education system wasn't the best.
And your stepdad,
or maybe I just didn't pay attention.
Your stepdad was my wrestling coach when I was 6, so.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We have deep roots.
We do. I mean, and isn't it crazy? Like, isn't it like we really never leave? I mean, I feel like we leave, but like we kind of just stay, like Jersey people just kind of stay to who we are. We don't really like change. It's kind of hard.
Depends on the person. I don't know.
Yeah. Like I left, and I'm like, well, not left, but not living in West Effort. I feel so much better.
Yeah, whereabouts are you now?
I'll tell you later. Not far though, not far at all, but I think I just said it too, actually, what I just said. But I just feel like that's why I get a different perspective. People are always like, when I forget that people forget where I'm from, and I say Jersey, they're like, oh, that makes sense. When I'm always defending the Jersey cast. Well, I'm defending Teresa a lot. Not defending, I'm explaining her behavior.
New Jersey is my favorite iteration, and Salt Lake City. So.
Oh my gosh.
What a treat.
Why do you think Jen Shaw why do you think she had a change of heart? Well, change her play. Why do you think she changed her play?
I think she doubled down and she thought she was smarter than everybody else. Like, I'm on TV, I'm going to get away with it. And then once her assistant pleaded guilty, like, the writing.
Yeah, but why wait till the last minute? You really believe that she had a change of heart at the last minute because she got scared because she knew she was going down?
No, I don't know. Like, I feel like people like that are such egomaniacs that they don't listen to anything. So she's terrible anyway. She's the worst.
Maybe because she's such an she didn't want them to tell her she was guilty. She's like, no, I'll be the one to say I'm guilty. Honestly.
If you say you're not guilty at first, when you finally admit
she screamed it from the rooftops.
Right, exactly. You look like an ass.
And that's like why she was in such denial. Right. And that's what I'm saying, Tess. Maybe, like I said, maybe it got real at the last minute. But my theory is, this is just my theory, guys. Again, I said it yesterday, is that she got scared. And some of the people she might have been working for in Kosovo, maybe people that she was laundering money through, she maybe had to give up some people's names. And she feels that 14 years in prison is safer.
If you're going on reality TV, like, if you're committing illegal...
Beyond me.
Go on television. They're going to find out.
Beyond me.
Whoever.
If you're a criminal, why? Like, Joe Giudice is a different story. Teresa got on the show. She didn't know better. He got caught up. That's different. These assholes actually went on TV.
She played the babe in the woods too. I feel like she knew a little bit more. Like she knew they couldn't afford all that stuff and everything. So I don't know. I'm not buying that crap either.
Yeah, like Teresa gets like she gets. I go back and forth. She really. I have a love-hate relationship with her. It's like every year I hate her, I love her, and I just get her now. But now I'm real confused with her because now I'm real confused about Dina. So I don't even know where to go with it. Yeah, her and Dina, the whole thing with Dina last weekend is no longer. I don't know. Something happened with Dina's husband and Shady Louie, but
oh boy.
Like, yeah. So listen, now we have Teresa losing all of her friends.
Well, you know,
all of them.
Not very likable.
Well, hey, like you think that your life isn't better by having all the people you love and your new guy in it and all the people that love you. That's on you, Teresa. I was blaming Louie, but at this point, I don't think Louie's trying to get rid of more people. I mean,
no. And did you actually watch that video where he was like, you know, doing?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, he's apologizing.
It wasn't a big deal. It was like
no. You're blaming the guy for being sorry and wanting to do everything possible to make it up to his woman at the time.
Yeah, it was no big deal. It was not like a big, you know.
No.
Seance or whatever.
It was yeah, and it was just the way it came out. People were gonna like talk about it, and they're like, "Oh, it's weird, but if you break it down, it's really not that weird." And he wasn't naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Jen Shah's mom, it's like her kid. Like, say I'm right, or say I am remotely right. That's not going to keep you safe, and it's not going to keep your family safe. That's the sad part about it, if that's the case. But then you also have her mom who drained her bank account.
Wait, I didn't know anything about that. What happened with that?
Oh my God. Jen Shah's mom, for her defense, her mom, her 401k, her bank account, her entire life savings is gone to defend her daughter, who we know is guilty, was going to be found guilty. So now, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's bad. She was like a $2 million defense on something that's indefensible. And her mom is going to suffer now. Her kids are going to these people are going to have to look behind. This is so horrible and such a horrible situation at this point. There's no winning here at all. Like the state now, the biggest thing for them is they don't have to spend the money on a trial. They were going to find her guilty regardless. But her mom has lost everything. Coach Shaw, he makes I don't know, $300,000. He's going to have to pick up for the entire family.
Well, they hate each other anyway. Like.
I mean, he was leaving her 6 months prior to this, so let's not forget that he was trying to leave her at one point. So before this,
I guess, but her behavior,
I feel he did the right thing. That the very best right thing he could do as her husband was to stand by, knowing that she was going to go away and that he does not have to divorce. I feel like as for his kids and for him being her husband. He knew she was going away. He just stood by her because he didn't say anything. He hasn't said one way or another what he feels. He stood by his woman that he was with for 25 years for the respect that he had for her before this. He's looking at this like his wife's gone. Think about it. That's not the wife he married. This woman is not somebody he would marry, I don't think.
But I'm sure he also knew about it as well.
No, I don't think he did. I just don't. Think about it.
Where's all this money coming from?
All right, think about it. Think about it. We would have to believe that two parents are willing to put their entire life, family, kids, future at risk. She did it. That's horrible enough. To imagine two parents, what are the chances of that? I think if he found out, he would have made her stop. And I think that she has him so convinced that she's such an innocent, sweet person that she would have him convinced that she's not doing anything wrong. I swear to you, I don't think he knew. I think he's got integrity. Yes. Yes. Because he wasn't there long. He wasn't there enough to see where the money. He wasn't there. Right. She did work. So how is he going to decipher? He made $300,000, which isn't a lot. But I feel like he just didn't question. I feel like she was such a good liar and good wife for so long that he did not wrap his brain around it until she got caught. And then I think he looked back and went, oh.
I mean, come on, textbook.
It's crazy. She had no accountability whatsoever for stubbing her knee the year before. It was nuts. I was like, this chick's crazy, right? And then this happens and she's like, they picked me out of the hat. The state, everybody. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hold on, Aaron. It is not the same. They're not the same.
What's Aaron?
Erica and Coach are not the same people at all. So Erin here we're always, this is why we did whose side, because Erin's always on the opposite side of me. She says you believe Coach, but not Erica. How could, they're not the same situation. They're not the same. Tom, yeah, it's not the same because Erica is also, there's no, literally, Erica's out there going, there's so much that we don't know where Coach, we don't know about their funds. We know everything about Erica and Tom's funds. We know exactly. They both knew. Oh, God, I must be an idiot because I don't think that he did. Man, really? See, I'm always wrong, too.
No, like I always say, things you'll never know. Like, you never know. People lie. They're great.
They would have invited, don't you think that the state would have indicted him on something by now? She was indicted. Remember that. Tom hasn't been indicted, and neither has Erica. It's just bankruptcy.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I hope you feel better, Trish.
Like I said before, is that iced tea? Wawa iced tea? Turkey Hill?
It's actually probably no gas station. Close enough.
There you go. I feel like Erica, you know what? Maybe she did. I said before, she did know something, I think, but I don't know. You know,
because Coach wasn't getting $25 million put into his accounts by people. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Erica got promised like a pop music career, and like, you know, he was, 30 years older than him, so that was like part of the deal, maybe, and maybe she just didn't, pay attention or care.
He needed her to hide the money. I'm telling you, he needed her company to hide the money. That's what Pretty Mess was all about. That's what I'm telling.
That's what $20 was, right? Okay.
I'm telling you, because her career costs money. Why else would he be doing it?
I don't know, but
I just feel okay. This is another thing too. What does Erica do when she leaves Housewives? What talents do we know of that Erica has besides which she's, getting back on her knees again? She's not an actress. She's not a singer. She was a waitress, which is fine. Go back to waitressing. So what is the best job that Erica could do? What is the best thing she could do for us?
Go to conventions and sign autographs.
No,
There's a
Gary.
whole career that could be done.
Gary, I'll give you one hint. Larsa does it. Larsa makes a ton of money doing it. Larsa Pippen does it.
What, videos?
OnlyFans, dude. Erica has to do OnlyFans.
Do people still do that?
Oh my God. Literally, Larsa Pippen on Miami Houses makes over what is it, guys? 10 million or 10,000 a day or a week or something? OnlyFans. She doesn't have nobody. Okay, there's weirdos out there are still going to want to see that. I guarantee you. There's people out there that still want to.
I feel like I do have a friend that does it and does pretty well. So
I'm telling you, she doesn't have a talent to do anything else. So we need her to make money. It's not exactly. There's I don't know, guys. Maybe he didn't know. I don't know. He's a lawyer too. You don't think he has to go get his ethics. His ethics for work. They have an ethics clause at work. A moral, all kinds of stuff that he could get in trouble for.
Oh, you see how lawyers are. This is a perfect example. He's a crumb. So.
God, I don't know. That sucks though. That would really suck if both parents did that. You know what I mean? That would really suck. I mean, and then look, all right, so then we have Ronald. What do you guys, all right, did you hear what happened with the lady with Ronald Richards?
With who?
Ronald Richards is one of the lawyers, this lawyer who was going after Erica and stuff on Twitter. It was the bankruptcy lawyer. So just recently, so Tom Girardi starts calling this lawyer from his home, the guy who's pooping himself, basically, right? In a conservative, pooping himself. And he's like, exactly, yeah, but Tom Girardi said, exactly. That's the whole point.
Are they still doing this, his age?
He's calling, he's calling this lawyer, and he's like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. It's cringy. So the lawyer's recording him and then putting it out to all of us to prove that Erica knew. Because Tom, who's under conservatorship, apparently has mental issues or memory problems, is saying that Erica knew. It's just all cringy and weird and recently. It all just happened just recently. I mean, all can be true, guys. All can be true at once. Lawyers can be crooked and all that, but I just can't put Erica and Coach in the same thing. I just can't.
There's something about him, though.
Really? Because he doesn't say anything?
There's something about him that's just so, sleepy and ominous. The way he preaches to her, she's a kid, not a wife. It's so gross.
Now, imagine when she calls from prison, it's going to be yay, honey, only 7,000 more days. You got it. Here's your pep talk of the day. Yeah. Go ahead. Go wear that orange or green. It's green. I mean, it's weird. He's definitely not going to stay with her for 14 years.
No, and didn't he miss her mother or father's funeral. Is that correct?
She gaslit us. No, yes, but she gaslit us with that. See, I thought, oh my God, what? There's no excuse in the world. I want to hear from him though. When she was saying that, she made it sound like he purposely did not go to the funeral.
Well,
What happened was they didn't know he was dying, and he went away for work and didn't make it back in time. That's what happened, and he explained that. That is not the same thing.
Okay.
Not the same thing.
You're definitely not a Jen Shaw fan. I can tell you.
And never been. No. Well, Jesus Christ. She literally told us that her husband, she's mad at him for missing her dad's funeral. He went away for work when he left and said bye to the dad. They didn't know he was dying. He said, he's sick, but not so. He goes to work. He ends up dying, and that's not his fault that he didn't make it.
Yeah, but
weird.
Like, it takes like a whole week to actually get ready for a funeral. Or
I just, the way that they explained it was not the same, I guess. I don't know. But she literally, I don't know, like literally she just blames everybody. I just can't ignore her. I just want to know. I feel so bad though. Like imagine knowing that you're getting ready to do 14 years. Just think about how that's horrible. I mean, I know she put herself there, but like, whoa, like something spooked her into thinking that 14 years behind bars was safer than being on the street. How do you deny it for so long and all of a sudden go, hey, yeah, me, Jen Shaw, guilty. Yay, running. I'm guilty, Jen Shaw right here. Yay, me, Shaw guilty. It's like you were literally running away saying not guilty. They picked the brown girl, blah, 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 blah. Like they picked me out of the hat. She was going to really walk in there and call them all liars.
It's a perfect example of somebody with no self-awareness. She has no self-awareness at all.
Zero. Oh, God, zero. I mean, the Uber driver, for Christ's sakes. She asked the Uber driver and thought that he was never going to tell anybody when she was cheating on Shaw or cheating on Coach. I keep calling him Shaw. Cheating on Coach, has the Uber driver drop her off at the boyfriend's house, has him lie. Like, can you lie for me? I mean, I want that guy to come forward. Like, and then that's the only weird thing. Coach says nothing about that. That comes out, and Heather Gay makes a whole thing about it. And the guy comes out and says, yes, she was cheating on him. So obviously, I just think he doesn't care. I think he's just like waiting for her to get sentenced, and that's it.
He's got his own thing going on, and I'm sure it's an arrangement at this point. But
that's Erica and Tom. That was definitely an arrangement.
I can't see it, but hey, stranger things have happened. They have maybe.
She's trying to screw Oliver. So you mean to tell me she went from those old white balls to Oliver? Come on, she does not want to sleep with Tom Chardy.
Old white balls. Oh my goodness.
Like think about it. Like there's no way. Stranger things have happened. Okay, it's exactly. Yeah. That those pep talks are gonna be really great. I hope we can hear those pep talks from prison, right? Think about it. That's powerful.
There's gonna be a bunch in prison. But
Rinna's gonna go nuts if she gets kicked off.
Who? Rinna?
Rinna, she'll go nuts if she gets kicked off this show.
Yeah, they're not gonna get rid of her.
They have to. Come on, Gary, you're killing me. They have to.
Well, she kisses Eddie Cohen's ass. Too bad. So
he likes her. I know he likes her.
Oh, hey, but here's the thing. This could all be just
I know, Aaron.
Made up stuff that we think is real. So
the thing is, at this point, like if we hire new housewives, right?
Young woman to marry older male. I just saw a flash. Here it is, Aaron. It's not always for
She's
money.
just trying to talk me into being a nice person and seeing things a nice way. Because she's a nice person. She also believes. Do we not watch Dateline, guys? Like, do you guys not watch enough Dateline to know that people do hire people to break in their houses and rob them and kill their wives? It does happen. Just saying, it happens a lot in Hollywood. Let's not forget.
It's always a husband. Always.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Anything. But I feel like Rinna wanted to be Kris Kardashian so bad that she was, she's throwing out Harry's name. So it's Harry Hamlin. Then it's Scott Disick. Oh, Scott Disick. I'm on his Disick all the time. That didn't work out for her. And now it's like, now she's got the aviator glasses and she's wearing these weird outfits. It's like she's losing, she's having a break. And she did lose her mom, but that doesn't excuse all your bad behavior before. I feel like she's losing it. Kyle's losing it. Erica's definitely losing it.
I think it could all be for show. I think we might be reading too much into it. Maybe.
I think it's too nice. No, I think we are looking at it from like, I do really. This is like, I really think about this stuff too. Because I'm like, and then I love the question like, well, why do you guys care? And I'm like, I got nothing. Hopefully a lot of people care, but I got nothing. Don't know why we care. We just do. We just do.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun diversion, so it's cool. This has been so. What days do you do? Is Girls Trip done? Is it done?
No, the thing is, I know I want everybody to care. So I do usually do this during the day, but I can do it at nighttime. I forget that people work during the day, but like Thursdays and Fridays, Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays, usually Ultimate Girls Trip, Southern Charm, Beverly Hills, or whatever's going on that week, whatever franchises are on that week.
Okay.
And I can do evenings.
And you do Below Deck and all that stuff because I haven't even, and everybody tells me to do Below Deck and I haven't started yet.
I'll let the chat take this one. All right. So definitely watch Below Deck. I do watch Below Deck, but so Adam and Jason hits the channel that I'm always on. He does the naughty not. I get confused. It's called Anchor Drop, guys. So the chat will know because they're all on it. I think they do Anchor Drop or anyway, and they call them Naughty Naughties. Naughty Naughties. That's what I was trying to spell the other day, and I couldn't spell it. Yeah, like Gary, start watching. You will love them because you will love them on Anchor Watch. You would love them. You guys will love them.
I will.
And they do it really late at night. So the only reason I'm not there is because I'm asleep the whole time. But listen, I'll be watching from the bushes, and I get up, and they're like triple X rated. So they're like, and I'm like, oh my God, what did you guys do? There, she spelled it. I couldn't figure it out the other day. That was awful. So anyway, it's on Adam's channel. It was on Jason's, but I guess I could figure out, whatever it's on. So it's 11 p.m. on Tuesdays, Aaron says.
Right.
So Mediterranean, I think, was that just started. Med just started.
Right.
So have you ever watched any of them?
No, none of them. Maybe
Okay.
Bits and pieces.
We're having a captain war right now. Well, I am in my head anyway. So start watching it because they're fun. They have a good time on their thing at night.
I will, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely have me back. This was super fun.
Dude, seriously, like I want you to come back. Like this is fun. We have to talk all kinds of Bravo stuff.
Awesome.
But yeah, and like in the chat and too, we during the week we're always talking. So and yeah, Adam does a couple chats during the week. Right there's Shannon Van. I don't know if you see her name, but if you see her, she has a channel too, and join the party. Join Adam. This is so much fun.
This was fun. Thanks, Krista. And it's nice to
Yeah.
see you.
Oh, my friend said glad to meet you.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Yeah. All right, guys. So like, comment, subscribe, Twitter. I see you guys are watching. I'm not gonna say the amount of people watching because it's actually pretty good. And TikTok. Sorry, Reddit, that I'm pissing you guys off because I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, help me out. I'm like old. So yeah, everybody had fun. This was so much fun.
I'm older.
Comment, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And we have our people watching on Facebook, which is cool. But I love you guys, and I will see you over on Shannon's or wherever we're doing tonight. Love you guys. Bye. Hold on, Gary.